Today I'm going to teach you how can you be able to develop your English language community, English language skill. So if you watch my video and if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and watch my video more and more. I think if you watch my video more and more, obviously that will be so much helpful to improve your English language skill. You will be able to make yourself as a perfect native learner. And that will be so much benefited to you. You will be able to make yourself as a international person, international citizen, and by the learning English like a native speaker. So viewers, let's get started today's topic. Today I'm going to teach you about a specific topic that will be so much helpful to improve your language skill. So let's start, viewers. Our today's topic is 12 natural way to greet someone English speaking lesson for the beginners. Actually, if you are staying the beginning level and if you want to develop your language skill, obviously you have to know how to greet to someone. That is so much important in a spoken language. Actually, in English, if you meet someone you don't know about him or her, obviously you have to start to greet. And if you know how to greet, obviously that will be so much helpful to make a conversation, a real conversation with your partner or with a stranger. So viewers, so we can start now today's topics. The first topics is hey, hey man, or hey. And it's very informal topics that you can be able to understand to start your greetings for as a beginner. Okay, that will be so much helpful. And number two is how's it going or how are you doing. If you can say in these words, you don't know about the other person, and you can use these sentences as a first greetings. Will be very much helpful to get the response from the others. I think so. Because you can try to learn the sentences and use it in your real conversation, and that will be so much helpful to improve your language skill or language capability. And obviously for doing this is so much needed to practice a lot. If you can do practice a lot, obviously you will be able to get the comfortable. You will be able to get the real idea how can you be able to speak in any situation, in any places, for making yourself or made yourself as a perfect native learner. And the third topics to greetings is what's up, what's new, or what's if you want to know something, you can say hey, what's up. That will be so much to asking to start the greetings to as a beginner. It will be so much helpful. You can use in any situation in this greetings or greeting sentences. So viewers, you can use in this topics in these sentences as a beginner for making a real conversation with your partner. Or if you want to practice on yourself, just the practicing, you can use these sentences to make yourself as a fluent person. It will be so much helpful to improve your language skill, to improve made yourself as a perfect native learner, perfect native speaker. If you can try to practice in such a way, every day you can be able to feel the comfortable, you feel easy, you don't get the hesitate, because you are staying there. Don't worry about your practicing, because you are staying the beginning level. And if you feel the hesitate, there will be so much obstacles, so much barriers to improve your language capability. So I recommend to all of my viewers that if you can take practice a lot and without the hesitation, that will be so much helpful to made yourself, and you can actually language, it will come from your mind automatically in a natural way. And our learning process or learning teaching method, that will be really so natural, and you can be easily get the real natural idea how can you be able to develop your language skill every day. Actually every day in a new day in our life, if we can utilize our all of the time best way, that will be so much helpful to me. Actually you are trying to change yourself. If you are doing a practice and you are watching my video, and that means you are trying to improve your capability, make yourself as a perfect native learner. So it's so much important. And today's topic, today I'm going to share with you that how can you be able to greet with others. You want to make a real conversation with others like a native person. Obviously you have to know how can you be able to greet, how can I greet in a greeting sentence. And today I am saying more and more greeting sentences, and if that you can be able to easily use in your conversation. So it will be so much helpful to you. You can stay with us and watch my video, practice, and keep confidence on your mind that if you can take a practice, obviously you will be able to make yourself as a perfect native learner. And so stay with us. Number 4 is how's everything? Hey, how's everything? How's life? And this is so real greeting sentences that if you can use it, obviously you can easily make a real conversation with your partner. And also you can take a practice and you and yourself, that you as a beginner level. As a beginner level, you can use these sentences, and you can try to practice by using these sentences. That will be so much helpful to fluent yourself. And the number 6, the greeting sentences. Number 5 is how's your day? How's your day? You are making something in the morning time, or you can use this greeting sentence. Yeah, hey, how's your day? That means you will be able to get the response from your partner, and you can easily make sentences. Actually, in English languages, asking question is somewhat difficult as a beginner, as a learner. If you can be able to ask a question, at least you can be able to start your conversation. That will be so much helpful to keep confidence on yourself, to get a confidence, and you will be easily make a conversation with your partner. So viewers, you can try this use in your real conversation. That will be the real authentic English. So you can be easily the natural way to get the idea how can you be able to develop your English language skill. So number 6 greeting items. Good to see you, or nice to see you. Good to see you or nice to see you. If you can use in these greeting sentences, obviously you will be able to get the response from your partner. There will be so much helpful to make a real conversation environment. It's a real English environment, and you will feel the easy to start the greetings with your partner. And it's a real, actually, when you're trying to say something, when you're trying to get the English language practice, you have to feel the real English language environment. If you stay in such kind of the environment more and more times, that will be so much helpful to improve your capability. Actually, every day you can try to improve your level. If you feel the you can try to practice at least more than 1 hours per day. Every day, at least 1 or 2 weeks, you will feel that easily comfortable, and that will be so much helpful to make yourself. You will make totally your whole body and gesture, your emotion, your thinking, everything it will be changed from your own language. Instead of your own language, it will be changed in the English language, English accent. It's an expression, all of your idea will be totally changed. If you can think that everything you can say, you can realize that in your own language. So why not it is possible to in our English language? Obviously you have to think when you're trying to practice. English is a language, not and the subject, not you don't think about the grammar. If you think the grammar rules or grammar, you want to memorize the grammar, it will be so much hesitate to you feel the hesitate, you can stop your practicing. So continue to practicing and without feeling hesitant. When you're trying to practice, you feel the normal, you feel easy. That will be so much helpful to improve your language capability. And every time you will be able to get the real idea, real natural idea. So viewers, I hope that you always stay with me and to practice with me by watching my video. And that will be so much helpful to the real idea how can you be able to develop your language skill. So the number 7 greeting sentences, you can use it. Long time no see. Actually, long time no see. If you meet somebody with your friends that after a long time, you can use these sentences as a greeting sentences. That will be so much helpful to make a real conversation with your partner, with your friend, or with your circle. Then you can use these sentences. Number 7 is long time no see. Long time no see. If you can try to understand the real sense, the real environment of the speaking of the or doing the practice in English conversation. So viewers, you can use the sentences in your gradings. It will be so much helpful to make yourself like a native speaker. Actually, native speaker, they don't feel the hesitate because it's their first language. If you can try to use it as a first language, obviously you can be able to make yourself. It's so much needed to make yourself as a perfect native. You can try to advance the copy, and all the time make the English environment, and you are trying to stay the English environment in English. That will be so much helpful to improve your language capability, and you will feel the easy, normal. It's so much comfortable to say when you're trying to say something in an English conversation. So number 8, the grading sentences. Are you okay? Are you okay? You all right? Or do you feel any state? It will be so much helpful to make a real English conversation. Actually, if you can make more and more real conversation, it will be so much helpful to get the real idea, and you will feel that easy every moment you're getting to normal idea to make yourself as a perfect native learners. And by doing this practice, you will be able to make yourself as a confident person, especially for the spoken English. Okay, so without the confidence, that is not possible to change. Actually, you're thinking that by doing this English language practice to make yourself as a perfect man, you are changing your idea, you're changing your thinking, your opinion, your emotion, or everything. So you have to love this language. If you can love more and more times, very much love, obviously that will be, you will be feel the real idea. So without the loveness, that is not possible to make yourself as a perfect native learner. So you can use this those of the sentences, grading sentences, to start your conversation with your partner. So number 9, this is so on a how day. It means you can try to start to real conversation with your partner. You can use these sentences as a greetings. It's a first greetings. How day. So the number 10 of the greeting sentences, greeting languages. How are all things? You wanna know everything from your partner. So you can say in these sentences, how are the all things? You can know about everything. About everything from your partner. So you can use these sentences. If you can use these sentences, at least you can start your conversation with your partner, and also trying to use your practicing all the time and more of the time. And typically, without the practicing, that is not possible to make yourself as a perfect native learner. Okay, so that will be so much helpful. So I hope all of my viewers to trying to take a practice and trying your best to make yourself truly learning. You have to think that you are doing your best activities. You are trying to learn English as a perfect native learner. Okay, that's why you have to do something. And I recommend all the time that all of my viewers to practice a lot. Practice, and all the time you can try to do to pass time listening practice, because you are staying the beginning level and you want to make yourself at least within 2 or 3 months. That's why it will be so much helpful to make after the 2 or 3 months. If you can take a continuous practice, regular practice, obviously you will be able to make yourself as a perfect native learner without any hesitation. There is no any conflict, there is no any doubt about this. So viewers, all the time you can try to practice your English conversation, practice your listening, and try to practice something like speaking. That will be so much helpful to make yourself. So number 11, how do you do? That means you wanted to know something from your partner and getting the response. And by using these sentences, you can start your conversation. that with a real English conversation with your partner, you can easily to get the response from your, and after that you can easily make a real conversation, real English sentence with your partner to get the real English idea. Okay, so we can use this conversation as a beginner, as a first greetings with your partner. So number 12 and the last greetings conversation sentence, greeting sentences, how have you been? How have you been? And if you buy a how have you been, if you using in these sentences, you will be able to get the start your real conversation with your partner. So viewers, all the time you can try to use in those of the greeting sentences as a beginner. So keep confidence on yourself. Without the confidence, that is not possible to change something. You are trying to change yourself. By doing this practice, by doing this English language practice, you are trying to change yourself. So if you can follow in the 12 greeting sentences when you trying to start your greetings with your partner, obviously I hope that you can be able to easily start your conversation with your partner, and you can be easily reading in the real English environment, and you will be able to easily speak with your partner. So viewers, I can recommend you're watching my video. Thank you so much for this, and if you have any suggestion, if you have any opinion, please comment in my comment box, and I will really accept your comment, and I will try my best. How can you be able to develop? How can I be able to develop your English language skill? And if you watch my video, obviously you will be able to get the real sense, real idea. How can you be able to develop your real English conversation? And so viewers, I think I am uploading my video. It's a natural way. Okay, you can be able to how can you be, what's a real session? Actually, we're staying in the different countries. If we can create the real English environment, that will be so much helpful for all of my viewers, that you will be able to get the real idea. And by using in such kind of the technique, using in such kind of the method, you can be easily understand, easily get the proper idea. You will be able to make yourself real English learner, perfect English learner. So viewers, I hope that all the time you are watching my video, and if you have any recommendation, any opinion, please write something in my comment box. That will be so much helpful. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and watch my video more and more than. I wish you all the best, and you are doing your best activities. I will always stay with you, and I'm always trying my best to help you, to support you, to suggest you how can you be able to develop your English language skill as a perfect native learner. So viewers, thank you so much for watching my video, and continue practicing. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.